The evolution of human consciousness has real components to it. We're not just trying to evolve some kind of, gaseous consciousness that's floating around in the universe. There's real components to it that we can see, measure. Scientific thought, the scientific process is a good example. So what happens with that is you never have an instance where one person just comes up with an idea that's not based on the knowledge that other people have worked on and come together. And the best breakthroughs happen when lots of people are working together on a project, on a problem. The vaccine for COVID is a really good example of that. That was processes that had been, worked on by thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and lots of people were working on, an idea over here. And vaccines have been around for hundreds of years, and they've been improving and processes and way to put it together, and then how to distribute it, the whole thing. So it was actual knowledge that was being worked on and creating things. And we can do the exact same thing with spiritual processes. We don't have to be stuck with everything that just happened before. Like Buddha was amazing. He had this huge breakthrough and he shared it with lots of people. And then all those people took it and evolved it into something else. There's lots of people who say that Jesus heard about Buddhism and used that in lots of his teachings. There's people that say the same thing about Muhammad. And today we have lots of awakened spiritual teachers who have this vast body of knowledge along with them to come up with new ways to teach and to make awakening way more available to everyone. So this is all a part of the evolution of consciousness. We're evolving the consciousness that's inside of individual human beings, which, when you see it, turns out to be, this vast nothingness, everything. You're blended into everything. You're not actually doing it yourself. But we're evolving this way for human beings to be joined into this consciousness, individuals all coming together. We're also evolving the body of knowledge that exists. We're evolving our ability to come together in new and interesting ways. Another good example of evolution of consciousness is the Dances of Universal Peace. I work with that, and what we do is we get in a circle and we dance and we sing all sorts of different songs that come from spiritual traditions of the world. This all started out with the idea of a man named Samuel Lewis in the 60s. He brought all the hippies together into a circle and had them dancing. And then the whole thing was taken up by very creative people. And we now have thousands of dance tunes with movements, and people all around the world get together and dance, and dance leaders are writing new songs all the time. And so it's like this blooming of creativity, of a knowledge base of shared songs being worked on together. And all the new songs and all the new ways to move together makes our dance circles better and better and more effective at raising the consciousness of the people that come to the dance circles all the time. So it's a fabulous example of how consciousness is, the evolution of consciousness is actually a real thing, and we all participate in it. Another thing that's really cool about the dances is that you have all these dance leaders who are leading dances that other people have written. You have all these people that are writing new dances and new songs and bringing melody and movement into the circle. And you have all the dancers who come and dance. And everyone in the process is equally important. You have all the people who are organizing camps and putting them together. It's a big, big process to get a whole bunch of people together to dance in a circle. So all together, it turns into this wonderful evolution of human consciousness that we can all participate in. So just know that your participation in it is vastly important. We need you.